In today's video, I'm going to be re-drilling the leaf spring hangers on my hard body. If you're not familiar on why I'm doing this, it's because usually when you lower these trucks, that's like the lowest point and you tend to hit that on speed bumps and sometimes even get stuck. Obviously depending on the drop that you have. But me right now, currently on the rear, it's all stock suspension with 4-inch blocks. And when you do that, you can see that the hanger is pretty low. Obviously the whole entire frame of the truck's low, but you can see it's lower, you know, obviously a little bit lower and enough to get you stuck. So what we're going to be doing today is, as you can see right here, there's a bolt that goes through, holds the leaf spring in here. We're going to drill a new hole up here. This will go up and then we'll shave this off so this won't be dragging on it. And also when you do that, it gives you about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch drop, depending, you know, on your circumstances, maybe even more. And what I was looking at is at that point I have like about 2 fingers of travel. I don't have any bump stops in there right now, but when I bottom it out sometimes, this meets the tire or it even hits the frame. So what I might do is a mini C-notch, or even roll the bed, or maybe even take the bed off for a while so I can like do some custom work on it and all that, just for clearance. Or I might just rock it like this and just bend the bed, since the bed is already messed up. You can see right here, it's like not even on the truck, it's just this part's like peeling off. And then if you try to pick it up, it's just like loose. I probably should tighten that down, but over here you can see where it got hit. I bought the truck like this, I didn't crash it. So yeah, I might just get a new bed and then take care of that one. I'm not too sure what I want to do yet, but let's get to re-drilling the leaf spring hangers. What I've done is put a block of wood under the hanger, so when I release these bolts, this won't just shoot all the way out. I will be putting a jack right here too, so that I can jack it up a little, so when I take those bolts out, I can just slowly let the pressure on and it'll just go on this, and it just, like I said, won't shoot out. And then some people do this differently. Some people just go up an inch, some people go 2 inches. I think I'm gonna try to go up to like maybe even 3 inches up, so I have to remove this first to see exactly where the center is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just measure right here after this center, do a rough mark of 3 inches up, and then forward 1/2 inch, so it should be around right here. But I'm not gonna drill that until I'm for sure. I'll drill this, or I'll put a little marker with a Sharpie, probably like I said, around right there. And then I'll drill a little pilot hole, and then in the back I'll do the same. I'll measure up and then in a little. You also have to remember that your e-brake cable goes right here where this screw is, but you can't see it because it's from the other side. And you're gonna want to remove that so you don't drill into your e-brake. Also, if you have a little thin piece of wood, I would recommend putting it back here, because this is your gas tank. And if you're not, you know, watching out for that, you'll drill right into your gas tank, and obviously that's not fun. So that's the harder side, because of the gas tank. The other side is a lot easier because you have like a limited space back here. So that's just a little brief explanation of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to set the camera down and actually start, you know, taking all this off. This bolt back here is a 17 and it's really tight, so I'm going to be using the jack right there on the ratchet, the end of the ratchet, to jack it up, so you're pretty much, all the weight of the truck is on that bolt, so that's how you break it if you don't have a breaker bar or access to get a breaker bar in there. I like to do that, so let's try it out real quick. Make sure this is tightened. I'm gonna get focus for you guys. It's not the best, but it's getting tight. Once you've taken the nut off the back of the bolt, and you want to take this one off right here. This is a 12, I believe, and this is like a face with the bolt sticking out, so this is just like in there for security. So when you take this off and you take the bolt, it's not just like a standard bolt like this. It's like, instead of having this hex head, it has this flat head like this, so it's gonna come out with the whole shaft. So you pull this out and the long shaft should come out, but this is just, like I said, for security. So you want to take this off and then hammer it in through the back, and then it should slide out. Alrighty guys, it's now out. This is what I meant. It's like a normal screw, and it has this instead of a hex head. These are the ones I'm going to be replacing it with. It's the same thickness. These are 3/4 bolts by 4.5, I believe. So they should work. And then as you can see, the bushing, if you guys are doing this, I would recommend putting a new bushing, but this is like a budget truck and I honestly don't really care too much or want to wait to put new bushings. So I'm just gonna use it like this, run it. To me personally, it doesn't matter. In the future, I might even get rid of the leaf springs and maybe do like a custom 4-link or something, because I've always wanted to do that. So I'm gonna just leave this like it is. I know it's pretty hack, but whatever. Alright guys, so I measured from right here from the lip, not the center, from right here from the edge, 2 inches up, and then from this edge inwards 1 inch. So I put my little marker right there. I know you guys can't really see it, but 2 inches from here and then 1 from here. I'm gonna drill that out just a little bit, and then I'm also gonna measure inside. But for that I have to move this, and then once I do that, then I'll be able to, you know, make it larger and larger, and then put my bolts in, and then this will scoot up, and then I can shave all this off. Alright guys, so we got it drilled out. You can see up there. I know it's kind of messy right now, and there's like a lot of shavings, but they're not the best. They're a little crooked, but it'll do. And then now we're gonna try and see if we can get around in the holes. But yeah, watch out for your gas tank, because like I said, that won't be good. Alright guys, so it's now all drilled. You can see right there. The bottom, oh shit, that was hot. The bottom of this, I think I'm either just gonna shave it off tomorrow. I don't think you guys need to see that. Literally just cut it off with the grinding wheel, or maybe just let it scrape on this and let it scrape it off. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't really bother me. But I'm probably gonna cut this off tomorrow, because that's the main reason I'm doing this. Yeah, my e-brake doesn't work, so I'm gonna just let that hang right there. And you can see, I don't know if you can see too well, the clearance that I had with the gas tank. So this is a 4.5 inch, right? 4.5 inch long bolt, and I still have like clearance over there with no washers on this or anything. So if you guys are going 4.5, I think that'd be the limit. Don't go 5, because then you have to cut it or use washers. But yeah, now it's already really dark and we still have to do the other side.